Dear soul, it's really time for you to see the whole picture, the complete story. But before we get into it, I truly want you to stop for a moment. Take a really deep, slow breath. Just breathe in and out. I'm saying this because I genuinely don't want you to feel too stressed or to start worrying. What you're about to find out, what's going to be gently shown to you, it might stir your emotions quite a bit. It might make your heart beat a little faster or feel a bit heavy. But please know, this isn't because you're not strong. Oh no, it's the exact opposite. It's because you've been so incredibly strong, carrying so much, often with quiet dignity, without anyone truly seeing how much you were dealing with. The heavens, the big, loving universe, they've been watching your journey. The angels, those kind messengers of comfort, they've been softly saying your name, sending you strength you might not have even noticed you were getting. And Archangel Michael, that powerful protector and guide, he has been very, very eager to connect with you, actually quite urgently. Imagine this, he's been moving with purpose, maybe even a little anxiously, through the bright hallways of heaven, just waiting, looking forward to this specific time, this exact moment. Why? Because absolutely everything, all those confusing thoughts, all those mixed up feelings, is about to become clear, to unfold like a story finally getting to its most important chapter. You were never really meant to find things out this way, perhaps through a sudden shock or a painful surprise. But the time for things to stay hidden, for secrets to stay in the dark, is over. There's simply no more hiding. Not for anyone involved. Not anymore. The truth is so much closer than you might even think. It's been hovering right near you. And once its light gently touches your heart, truly settles in, the way you see the world, the way you see people, the way you see yourself will never ever be the same. It's a huge shift. But listen closely. It's absolutely okay. More than okay. You are completely safe in this process. You are incredibly strong, more than you realize. And you are chosen, specifically picked for this awakening, for this path. And please remember this. You are not walking this path alone anymore. Not for a single second. You've probably been noticing some unusual things lately, haven't you? Little changes in the feeling around you. Maybe an odd, unexpected silence when you thought someone would speak, or sudden waves of emotion washing over you that you couldn't quite figure out. Maybe people have been acting a little differently when they're with you, a slight change in their vibe. It might have felt almost like they're carefully holding something back, like they have a secret they're keeping, all while trying to act like everything is perfectly normal and okay. Let me tell you, that feeling, that's not just something you've imagined or made up. Archangel Michael himself says he's been right there, standing close, almost directly behind you, carefully watching how your very soul, your inner self, trembles and reacts when something just doesn't feel right, when it's not in line with the truth. You were so right to trust those gut feelings, that inner knowing. You've been sensing that something important was happening under the surface, and now, finally, it's time to have that confirmed. It's time for clarity. But before we go any deeper into this, could you promise me something, a small but important thing? Please don't let fear be the one to decide how you react to what you learn. Don't let it control you. Instead, let love be your compass. Let real understanding be your gentle guide. Because this truth, this big news, it isn't just coming to cause you pain or to hurt you. That's not its main purpose. It's actually coming to set you completely free. There's someone in your life, someone you know, who hasn't been entirely honest with you. This is someone who smiles with you, who talks with you. Perhaps they even share moments of prayer or quiet thought with you. But deep down, in a hidden part of themselves, they've been carefully keeping a secret from you. It's important to understand, this isn't because they are a bad person, not at all. It's mostly because they are scared, truly scared. Scared of how you might see them if you knew. Scared of how much your opinion of them and perhaps your relationship would change once you knew the full story. Archangel Michael, with his clear vision, he saw everything happen. He says there was a specific moment just one night ago, very recently, when this person came incredibly close to telling you. They almost did it. Their heart was so heavy with the unspoken words. They might have even had their phone in their hand, a message carefully typed out, full of what they needed to say. But then they hesitated and they deleted it. They did this again and again, the urge to share fighting with their fear, because they just didn't feel they had the courage to stand in the bright, honest light that shines from you. Because your light, your true self, it's too real for them right now, too pure, too clearly divine. God sees your heart, sees it so clearly. The beautiful way you forgive so quickly, even when it's not easy. The way you love so deeply, so unconditionally, even when you don't always get that same depth of love back. The angels, they are genuinely amazed by your ability to bounce back, by your inner strength. Even when people misunderstand you, when they mistake your quiet thoughtfulness for weakness or being passive, know that heaven itself celebrates your amazing self-control, your grace. But now, dear friend, it's your time. Not to continue to stay silent out of politeness or doubt, but to truly hear. To really, really hear what needs to be heard. The truth is that someone has been aware, has been watching you go through a hard time or suffer in some way, all while pretending not to notice, or perhaps making it seem less serious. This might be someone who, ideally, was supposed to protect you, to shield you, but instead, they allowed you to carry so much, to bear your burdens all on your own. But my dear friend, listen to this carefully. That heavy burden is not yours to carry any longer. It's time to set it down. The chains, those invisible things that have held you back or kept you in the dark, they are actively being broken right now. The curtain, the veil of illusion, is being pulled back, drawn away, and you will finally, clearly see what's been carefully hidden behind the surface-level kindness, behind the spoken promises that weren't fully meant, behind the confusing silences. The main point of the truth is that there's been a meeting, or perhaps a significant conversation, maybe even a plan that was made, all happening without you knowing, without you being there. And what about you in all of this? Your feelings, your point of view? Archangel Michael wants to stress this. This entire situation, this uncovering, is not meant as a warning to scare you. Think of it as an awakening, a gentle but firm nudge into a greater awareness. And you are absolutely, without a doubt, strong enough to face this. You were never, ever meant to stay in the dark, in confusion, forever. God is speaking right now, a soft whisper to your spirit. Don't freak out. Please don't run away from this. Just breathe. Take slow, conscious breaths. Because the divine is standing right here with you, every step of the way. You're not going crazy. You were absolutely right all along. Those patterns you noticed, the ones that didn't quite make sense, the mixed signals that left you feeling confused, those distinct moments where your gut instinct twisted and turned, telling you something was off, it all meant something real. And it's all coming together now, like pieces of a puzzle clicking into place. The people involved, they probably didn't expect you to ever find out, to know everything. But heaven, in its infinite wisdom and love for you, made absolutely sure that you would. Because ultimately, truth is an act of love. Even when it stings at first, even when it's uncomfortable, there's something about the way you carry yourself, your natural dignity, that often makes people think twice, hesitate before they tell you the complete, honest story. They might mistakenly think your heart is too fragile, that you wouldn't be able to handle knowing the whole, unedited truth. But God says and knows that you were built for the storm. You were designed with resilience. Archangel Michael confirms this, saying you've already walked through symbolic fire, through huge challenges, and still, remarkably, you shine. The person who lied, the one who hid things, who perhaps twisted stories behind your back, they are not your enemy in the truest sense. It's more that they've been influenced by something, by energies or views that are not aligned with light and truth. They've been listening to voices, perhaps voices of fear or insecurity, that don't come from a place of pure, divine light. And now, the crucial time has come. The choice, the power is entirely yours, to rise above the confusion, to see with clear eyes, to step fully into the truth, and to allow that truth in its entirety to set you profoundly free. Because once you truly know, once the full picture is clear, you won't be the same person you were before. And that's a good thing, a powerful thing. You'll start noticing the difference almost right away. Subtle shifts in their tone of voice when they speak to you. You'll perceive changes in their body language, things they can't quite control. You might even notice a sudden, perhaps slightly overdone kindness from them that feels a little off, a little fake. You'll feel these changes deep within your bones, in your very being. Archangel Michael says the signs are already all around you. Maybe you've even started to pick up on them. That text message they quickly deleted before you could see it properly. The name they seem to consciously avoid mentioning in conversation. The noticeable shift in the energy of a room or a conversation when a certain topic comes up. It's all connected. This isn't just a random series of coincidences. This is divine timing at its most precise. It's the exact moment you were being prepared for all along, even if you didn't realize it. And I really need you to understand something incredibly important here. Just because someone loved you or said they loved you, doesn't mean they couldn't also betray you or act in ways that hurt you. That's the part of this that will likely sting the most, the part that will be hardest to accept. But strangely enough, it's also the very thing that will ultimately set you free. And yes, maybe you'll cry, and that's more than okay. It's healthy. Let it out. Let the tears flow. Don't hold them back. Even angels, beings of light from heaven, are said to cry when a profound truth enters a sacred, open heart. Maybe you'll feel an urge to scream, or to run away from it all, or just to shut down completely. But please hold on. Stay present. You are not alone in this experience. Not for one moment. Archangel Michael is, at this very instant, surrounding your room, your personal space, with a vibrant blue shield of protection, a shield of peace and strength. He's whispering directly into your spirit, into your deepest self. It's time. You are ready. You have always been ready for this, even if you didn't feel it. And God, the source of all love and all creation, God is tenderly holding your heart in divine hands, gently reminding you that you are still worthy, so incredibly worthy. You are still chosen for great things. You are still utterly and completely protected. No truth, no matter how painful, no act of betrayal, no mistake made by anyone, can ever take away what heaven has already written in your favor, the blessings meant for you. You are still the miracle you were born to be. Someone you trusted, someone you relied on, had a clear chance, an opportunity to protect your name, to stand up for you, but they didn't. They chose to stay silent when they could have spoken. Or perhaps even worse, they might have spoken against you, or allowed negative things to be said when you weren't in the room to offer your own side of the story. But now, God is gently but firmly putting you back in that symbolic room. Not to engage in a fight, not to get defensive or to argue, but simply to rise, to stand in your truth. The very people who once might have tried to erase your contributions or dim your light will now have to watch, perhaps in amazement, as heaven itself rewrites your name in shimmering gold for all to see. Archangel Michael says, this isn't about punishment for anyone. This is prophecy unfolding. This is your destiny. You were always meant to be truly seen for who you really are. And now, finally, the blindfold is coming off. You're seeing clearly. The false stories, the untrue things that might have been going around, they are collapsing under the weight of their own lies. And truth itself, pure and undeniable, is walking right into the room, and it's wearing your name. Even the people who are closest to you, those you share your daily life with, may look genuinely shocked or surprised when you eventually bring this up, when you speak your truth. This is likely because they truly thought you'd never find out, that the full story would remain hidden. But God, the ultimate source of justice and truth, is not fooled. Heaven keeps careful records. The angels, they've been diligently tracking everything. The hushed phone calls, the quickly deleted screenshots from devices, the words spoken behind closed doors when it was assumed no one was listening. It's all being gently but surely exposed now. Not with the intention to destroy anyone or anything, but to realign, to bring things back into their proper balance. What's been crooked, twisted, or unfair will be made straight and just. What's been unfairly taken or stolen from you, be it peace of mind, confidence, or opportunity, will be returned in abundance. And what's been hidden away in darkness will be shouted from the symbolic rooftops, brought into the clear light of day. But through all of this happening, you, dear friend, will manage to stay remarkably calm, centered. Why? Because you walk with heaven's profound peace surrounding you and within you. And there's something else, another layer to this that you need to know. The reason you're encountering this message, this understanding, right at this very moment, isn't random or accidental. Archangel Michael wants to tell you this clearly. They, perhaps the circumstances or even the people involved, tried to delay this revelation. They might have even unconsciously tried to stop it from reaching you. But the divine appointment, this sacred timing, is here. It's happening in this very hour, this very moment. Your spirit, your true self, is waking up from a long sleep. Your unique purpose in this world is catching fire, becoming brighter and more urgent. And the lies, the deceptions that were perhaps intended to break you, to diminish your spirit, are now, by a divine process, turning into the very fire that refines you, that purifies you, that makes you even stronger and more radiant. You are the embodiment of truth. You are a vessel for justice. You are the brilliant light that darkness inherently fears and cannot put out. And no matter what they try to do now, no matter what actions they take, it's simply too late to stop your awakening. You've already started the powerful process of remembering who you truly are, your inherent power, your divine connection. If your body feels a little shaky right now, or if your chest feels tight or heavy with emotion, just pause for a moment. Breathe deeply. Gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable, and just say, either out loud or silently in your heart, God, I am ready. I am open. Because once you truly open that door to truth, there's no going back to the way things were. But honestly, why would you ever want to? The truth doesn't make you smaller or weaker. Quite the opposite. It makes you lighter, unburdened. It makes you freer than you've ever been. It makes you undeniably stronger. This is your profound moment of awakening. You will no longer be easily manipulated. You will no longer be easily lied to. You will no longer be underestimated by anyone. Heaven itself is roaring with support on your behalf. And even if some people around you don't quite understand what you're going through, even if they try to label you as being overly dramatic or too sensitive or just too much for them to handle, please recognize that's likely their own fear talking, their own discomfort with such profound truth. Don't let their fear become your fear. I know this is a lot to take in, a significant amount of information and emotion to process. But, dear friend, you were born for a lot. You have a great capacity. The adversary, the forces of doubt and negativity, tried very hard to convince you that your softness, your deep empathy, was a curse, a weakness. But God says, and knows, that it is your superpower. You feel things so deeply because your very being is woven from divine emotion, from pure, sacred feeling. You see things with such clarity because your eyes, your perception, carry heaven's gentle flame of wisdom. And yes, this truth, this revelation, it may shake everything around you, disrupt the usual way of things. But it absolutely will not break you. You will rebuild. And this time, the foundation will be solid, built without the instability of lies, without the shadows of secrets, without the pretense of fake smiles. Archangel Michael is, at this moment, placing a symbolic sword of discernment into your spirit. It's a tool of clarity. You'll begin to see things, situations, and people exactly as they are, without the fog of illusion. And you won't even feel the need to react in old ways with anger or defensiveness. Your peace, your calm centeredness, will be your undeniable power. This message is for you because the divine doesn't want you to walk this important road feeling alone. Heaven is already sending more signs your way, more gentle nudges. You'll receive more clarity on things that were confusing, more confirmation that you're on the right path. There are other messages, other insights, waiting for you, and you wouldn't want to miss what's coming next on your journey. Let this very moment be the turning point, the instant everything begins to change for the better for you. And now that your eyes are truly opening, really seeing, some things, some people, some situations will never look the same to you again. This is a natural part of growth. You'll start to notice the little, almost unnoticeable hesitations in people's words, the pauses that speak volumes. You'll feel the distinct energy shift in a room or in a person when someone is being less than truthful, when they're lying. You'll begin to recognize with an almost amazing accuracy when someone is pretending to be on your side, offering support, but secretly, perhaps unconsciously, hoping you don't succeed, hoping you fail. Please don't panic when this happens. That's not paranoia setting in. It's your spiritual sensitivity becoming heightened, more sharp. Archangel Michael wants you to know, this heightened sensitivity is a precious gift, not a heavy burden. You are not going crazy. Far from it. You're waking up fully. You're becoming spiritually alert, more aware than ever before. And while that profound truth, that clear seeing, might initially make you feel separate from some people or familiar situations, it will also, at the same time and beautifully, align you with exactly who you are meant to walk with, the souls who connect with your true self, in this next exciting chapter of your life. There are people who used to be a significant part of your life, people from your past who may suddenly try to come back now to re-enter your life. Be aware, this isn't always because they've genuinely changed or grown. Often, it's because they can feel the powerful shift happening within you and around you. They can sense your growth, your rising energy. They see a new glow about you, a light that perhaps wasn't there so brightly before, or that they didn't notice. But be careful, dear friend. Be discerning. Not everyone who claps for your growth, who praises your progress, is genuine in their support. Some may only want to stay close enough to try and control or influence what version of you the world sees, to manage your story. Archangel Michael offers this wisdom. Your heart must indeed stay soft and open, full of compassion. But your boundaries, your personal limits, must become sacred, not up for negotiation. Protect with gentle firmness what God, the universe, is creating within you, this new strength, this new clarity, this new self. The truth itself is sacred, and so undeniably are you. You may have days ahead when you feel profoundly alone in this newfound truth. Like absolutely no one around you truly understands the immense weight or the incredible freedom of what you're carrying, of what you now know. But when those moments come, I want you to remember something vital. Angels do not abandon those to whom they reveal truth. Quite the opposite, they walk with them even more closely, offering even more support. Right now, as you read this, Archangel Michael has assigned additional angels, loving spiritual guardians, to be around your home, to watch over your bed as you rest, to surround your precious heart with comfort and strength. You might even feel physical sensations, perhaps sudden chills running down your spine, or a comforting warmth spreading through you, or even a sudden, unexpected wave of emotion. Those are confirmations. Those are signs of divine activity happening all around you. You are completely and utterly surrounded by love and protection. And no matter how dark or challenging this truth may feel in certain moments, please know that you are wrapped in a powerful, unbreakable shield of heavenly light. Let that deep comfort sink into every part of your being. Sometimes the truth, especially a big one, feels like a thunderstorm, can be loud, messy, and even a bit scary as it rolls in. But remember what thunderstorms do. They wash away everything that wasn't firmly rooted, everything that was old and stale. They clear the air. That's precisely what's happening for you now. A divine storm, a spiritual cleansing, is clearing the air in your life. Every lie, no matter how small, every act of manipulation, every false promise that was never meant to be kept, it's all being gently but thoroughly stripped away. This isn't happening to leave you feeling exposed or vulnerable. It's happening to make precious space for real, authentic love, for genuine, unwavering support, for true, soulful alignment in all areas of your life. God says, with infinite tenderness, I didn't bring you this far on your journey only to drop you now. That's not how divine love works. What is coming after this period of revelation and adjustment will restore so much of what you thought you had lost, perhaps even more than you can imagine. But you had to face the truth first. You had to see things clearly, because the divine never blesses what you pretend not to see, what you keep hidden in denial. The divine only blesses what is honest, what is real, what is brought into the light. The one who tried to keep the truth from you, they truly didn't understand the depth of your power, your resilience. They likely thought that by hiding it, by keeping you in the dark, they were somehow saving you or protecting themselves. But what they were really doing, unintentionally perhaps, was holding back your own incredible growth, your spiritual expansion. You are not fragile, dear friend. Not in the way they imagined. You are divine. You are made of cosmic fire and starlight and the incredible power of resurrection, the ability to rise again and again. There's something incredibly powerful within you, a core of strength that simply refuses to break. Even when every part of your past, every challenge you faced, tried its very best to crush your spirit. That strength, that unyielding essence, that's what's carrying you through this right now. Archangel Michael says, you are currently passing a significant test, a spiritual examination that very few people would ever dare to face with such openness. But you're not just facing it. You're walking right through it with your head held high, with grace and courage. You will rise, dear friend, you absolutely will. Even if the initial impact of the truth knocks the breath out of you for a moment. Even if you cry harder than you've ever cried before, you will rise. You'll soon look in the mirror and see someone looking back at you who is undeniably stronger, profoundly wiser, and so much more awake. The version of you that was perhaps okay with being lied to, or that unconsciously tolerated dishonesty, that version of you is gently dissolving, fading away. The new you, the authentic you, is rising powerfully from these ashes of illusion. Don't waste your precious energy chasing after anyone who deliberately chose dishonesty over truth. Don't try to convince people to see your worth if they were comfortable deceiving you. Don't feel the need to explain your newly established, healthy boundaries to people who were clearly counting on you having none. Let your healing, your inner peace speak for itself. Let your newfound radiance answer their unasked questions. Let your new season, vibrant and true, joyfully begin. There's something incredibly powerful and transformative happening right now, in this very moment. It's happening in the spirit realm, in your physical body, and in the unfolding of your beautiful destiny. Heaven is actively shifting timelines on your behalf, rearranging circumstances for your highest good. What might have seemed like it would take 5 long years to achieve or overcome will now, miraculously, happen in perhaps 5 short months. What was held back from you, what was delayed, is now being released, flowing towards you. But this acceleration, this blessing, it required truth first. It required this deep alignment with what is real. That's precisely why this revelation, this period of uncovering, had to come first, to prepare the ground. God doesn't build magnificent structures on shaky, unstable ground. The divine first gently uproots what's unstable, what's not built on truth, so that something eternal, something truly lasting and beautiful, can be planted in its place. That's exactly what's happening with you, and for you. And I know, I truly understand, that parts of this process can hurt. But please hear this with an open heart. Just because it hurts right now doesn't mean it's bad for you. It means it's real. It means it's authentic. It means you're finally, truly becoming aligned with your soul's path. This is the season of sudden, unexpected clarity for you. You'll begin to overhear conversations you weren't supposed to hear, but that contain vital information for you. You'll feel things in your gut, in your intuition, that you simply can't ignore anymore. You'll receive messages, see signs, encounter symbols that confirm everything you're beginning to understand. Don't dismiss them as mere coincidence. Archangel Michael assures you, it's divine intelligence communicating with you. Follow the trail of breadcrumbs, the intuitive nudges, because very soon, everything that has been hidden will be fully and completely revealed. And once you fully, deeply know the truth, you'll never return to that old state of confusion or self-doubt. You'll never again feel the need to beg for half-truths or settle for less than you deserve. You'll never ignore your powerful intuition again. This is your elevation. This is your sacred ascent. This is precisely where God takes your moments of breakdown and transforms them, like magic, into your most profound breakthrough. And trust me, dear friend, when this entire process is complete, when the dust settles, you'll look back and thank heaven for every single broken illusion, because each one cleared the way for something far more beautiful and true. I want to end with a heartfelt prayer for you, and for all who connect with this journey. Lord, divine source of all, we humbly seek your loving guidance and your abundant blessings as we navigate this sacred path of increasing love and profound understanding. As we patiently and hopefully await the divine and perfect alignment of hearts, we ask for ever-increasing strength, for unwavering patience, and for the clear wisdom to recognize and embrace the beautiful unfolding of this sacred story in our lives. May the realization of true love, both for self and others, be gentle in its arrival yet profound in its impact, touching the very deepest parts of our beings. And may the bonds that are formed in truth and authenticity be resilient, steadfast, and enduring through all seasons of life. As we anticipate the unfolding of time, perhaps towards the end of this year or into the next, when expressions of genuine love will be more openly and freely shared, we ask for your continuous divine protection and your unfailing guidance, trusting with all our hearts that all will unfold exactly as it is meant to be, in perfect divine timing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your constant, loving presence and your unwavering support on this incredible journey towards greater love and wholeness. Amen. May this message bring you peace and clarity. May you feel the blessings intended for you settling into your spirit, guiding you forward with courage and grace. Important insights are always unfolding, and you are on a path of continuous discovery. If these words have touched your heart, we ask you to think about supporting this channel. Your contributions allow us to continue sharing divine messages and blessings with people all over the world. Whether it's a super thanks of $10, $20, or any amount you feel called to give, every contribution helps us spread love and light, reaching those who need it most. We thank you for being part of this sacred journey, for allowing us to be a part of your path, and for helping us spread peace and love throughout the world. May God bless you with an abundance of love, peace, strength, and joy. Amen.